All right, guys, here we go. Game 3, Cubs, Orioles. Orioles won the second game and forced to game 3. And on the mound for the Cubs, it will be Clark Griffith. He's an A with a Y and a Z. On the mound for the Orioles, it will be Jim Palmer. He's an A with a Y and a Z also. Same lineups. And we are ready to go. Kiki Kyler, 61 to 22. And he grounds out 3-1. Wait a minute. Yeah, 3-1. Cavaretta, one away. And Cavaretta with a 0. And a 14 is a double. So man on second, Hack Wilson, 24, and he strikes out. 2 down. Brings up Derek Lee, 54, 32. Man on second, it's going to be a fly out to right. Nothing for the Cubs after a double by Cavaretta. Bottom of 1, here come the Orioles, 35s and 9. There's a ground out to short. Brings up Cal Ripken, 54s at 32, and he flies out to right. Brings up Sisler. Big game the last game, 27. And he grounds out to third. Yeah, he was, what was he, 4 for 4? Yes, 4 for 4 the last game, game 2. Nothing for the Orioles. Top of 2, Sammy Sosa, 62 is a 40, that's a foul ball. 45, and that is a walk. So Palmer walks the leadoff man, Sammy Sosa. And Billy Herman, a 7, and he grounds out to third. Yeah, but Sosa will move to second on a slow roller to the first baseman. Ron Santo, a 36, 33, pops out to third. 2 down. Gabby Hartnett. I dropped that one. A 32. It's a 26. And he grounds out to second. So bottom of the second. Ken Singleton to lead it off. 42. And he walks. Another leadoff walk. Harry Rice, man on first, 33 is a 0, and a 16 is a 6. That's a double, and Singleton is not an S. So he will just move to third. Second and third, nobody out though. Melvin Mora, a 34 is a 31. And he flies out to shallow center. And the runners will have to hold. Brings up Chris Hoyles. 44 is a 7. And he flies out to left. Deep left. That's a sacrifice. 2 outs. RBI for Hoyles. Singleton will score. And Rice will have to hold second. So man on second with 2 down, Brooks Robinson. 64 is a 39. 39. And Rice is out stealing. Rice gets caught stealing, so Robinson will lead off. But 1 run for the Orioles. And it is 1-0 after 2. Top of 3. Ernie Banks. 41. A 24. He grounds out to short. Ends up Kiki Kyler. He fouls out to the catcher. Brings up Phil Cavaretta. 43 is a 29, and he grounds out pitcher to first. That will do it. Bottom of 3, 1-0. Orioles. Winner moves on. 34-31. Flies out to center. .35's a 9. That's a ground out to short. .42 is a 9. Another ground out to short. And the shortstop for the Cubbies is obviously Ernie Banks. I didn't write down positions. Sometimes I forget to do stuff. Hack Wilson. 54 is a 32. Flies out to right. Derek Lee, 51 is an 8, and he pops out to third. That's Sammy Sosa, 2 down, 51 and 8, and he pops out. Bottom of 4, 1-0 Orioles. Ripken. Cal Ripken makes it a 2-0 ball game as he hits a solo home run. George Sisler, 32, 26, and he grounds out to second. 1 out. Ken Singleton, a 23, a 32. They fly out to right. Harry Rice, 35 is a 9. That's a ground out to short. But another run for the Orioles. 2-0 Orioles. And Billy Herman will lead it off. 55 is a 7. He will lead off with a single. Brings up Ron Santo. And Ron Santo with a 3. Runner on first is a double. That is a double, and runner scores. S is out at home, but Billy Herman's not an S. RBI double for Santo, cuts the lead in half, 2-1 now. Gabby Hartnett, 25 is an 8. Runner on second, and he grounds out to third. But Santo will move to third. 1 away. Man on third. 31 is an 8. And that is a single for Ernie Banks. And Santo will score. RBI single for Banks. Makes it a tie ball game. A man on first and 1 out. Kiki Kyler, 55 is an 8. And he grounds out first to pitcher. 3-1. And that's the second out. Banks will move to second. The Banks in scoring position with 2 down. Phil Cavaretta, 55, and that's a 7. But, well, it is a single. Single for Cavaretta, and Banks will score. Here come the Cubs. They have taken the lead on a 3-run inning so far. Hack Wilson up. Cavaretta at first. 56 is a 34. 34 is a Y is a strikeout. Palmer has a Y. So he gets Wilson to strike out, but 3 runs for the Cubs, make it a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of 5. Melvin Mora, and he will lead off with a single. Both pitchers kind of struggling here a little bit. Chris Hoyle's a 34, is a 31. And he will fly out to center. And Mora will have to hold. Brooks Robinson, a 32, is a 26. And he reaches on a fielder's choice, as Mora is forced out at second. So 2 away with Brooks Robinson on first. And Michael Roberts gets a 4. That is a triple. Triple for Roberts, scores Robinson. And again, we have a tie ball game. 3-3. Man on third, top of the order. Ken Williams, a 51, is an 8. And he grounds out to third. But the Orioles tie it up. 3-3. We move to the 6th. And Jim Palmer on his last legs probably if he gets in any kind of trouble here. 25. There's a single for Derek Lee. Sammy Sosa with a man on. He's going to go one more batter. 43 is a 29. Y is a strikeout. So Palmer will continue to stay out there. 45, and that is 2 balls. 51 is an 8. And he grounds out 3-1. 2 away, but Lee will move to second. Brings up Ron Santo, who doubled his last time up. And a 64 is a 14 with a man on second as they walk. And the Orioles have had enough. Jim Palmer will be coming out. Timeout. New pitcher for the Orioles, Stu Miller. He pitched in the first game. He's an A, X, Y, and a Z. And he has first and second with 2 down. Gabby Hartnett, the batter, 61 is a 24. And that is would be a double play, but there's already 2 outs, so we'll call it a 4-3 put out. And the Orioles get out of the inning. So we move to the bottom of the 6th. Cal Ripken to lead things off against Clark Griffith. And he leads off with a double. Brings up Sisler. Very dangerous hitter. Cubs will be going to the bullpen. Timeout. Will be Phil the Vulture Reagan. A with a Z. He'll be coming in for the Cubs. And he has Cal Ripken on second. With George Sisler, the batter. 54 is a 32. Flies out to right. And Ripken will have to hold second. Shallow fly out. Ken Singleton, a 0. A 51 is a 6. That is a double. So that is an RBI double. Orioles now take a 4-3 lead. And on second, Harry Rice, 61's a 40. And he reaches on a fielder's choice. They get Singleton out at third. So Harry Rice reaches on a fielder's choice. 2 down, man on first. Melvin Mora, 34, 31. Flies out to center. The Orioles take the 4-3 lead into the 7th inning. And Ernie Banks will lead it off for the Cubs. 63 is a 30, and he flies out to left. He's up Kiki Kyler, 21, 31. He flies out to center. He's up Phil Cavaretta, 25. Stu Miller has an X, so it is a strikeout for Stu Miller. Nothing doing. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of 7. 16 is a 28, and he grounds out to short. Brooks Robinson, a 42, is a 9. He grounds out to short. Keeping Ernie Banks busy. Michael Roberts, a 25, and he grounds out to second. 4-3. And we move to the 8th inning. Cubs running out of outs. Need 1 run to tie. Hack Wilson, 52. It's a 27, and that is a strikeout for Stu Miller. Derek Lee he just missed a home run, but he fouls out to the catcher. Sammy Sosa, 22. They 4, they double. So, man on second, 2 down. Billy Herman, 55. And he singles. And that brings home Sammy Sosa. And we have a tie ball game. 2 down and a man on first. Stu Miller he does strike out Santo to end the inning. But it is a tie ball game now. And the Cubs will have a pitching change. Timeout. New pitcher for the Cubs is Bruce Sutter. A and a C, KYZ. Try to shut down the Orioles here. We have a tie ball game. Ken Williams, top of the order, 42. And he gets a 9. That's a ground out to short. And Ripken just missed a home run. It's the old F2, foul out to the catcher. Sisler will walk. And he's up Ken Singleton. 54 is a 32, and he flies out to right. We move to the 9th. And the Orioles will go with, a new pitcher. Timeout. New pitcher for the Orioles is Greg Olson, A and a C with a K. He will face Gabby Hartnett. 31 as a 9, grounds out to short. Ernie Banks with a 15, that's an 8. He pops out to third. Kiki Kyler, 45, and he's going to walk. Man on first, Cavaretta. Cavaretta has a chance to give the Cubs the lead here. 36 is a 6. Runner on first is a double, and the runner will score with 2 outs. Kiki Kyler comes all the way around, and the Cubs take a 5-4 lead. And Hack Wilson, the 9, the runner on second. He grounds out to short. But the Cubs get that run in the 9th, and they take a 5-4 lead. Bruce Sutter will come back out, try to finish this thing off. Harry Rice, 359 average, 23, 26. Grounds out to second. Got Melvin Mora. Melvin Mora will walk. So the tying run is on. Brings up Chris Hoyles, and there'll be a pinch hitter timeout. And Eddie Murray will come in and pinch hit for Chris Hoyles. Man on first. 64 is a 41. Oh no, it's a double play. It's a 4-6-3. 4-6-3 double play to end the ball game. And that's going to do it. That will end the ball game. Cubs win 5-4. And I'll be back with the totals in just a minute. All right, looking at the totals. Orioles, we'll start with the Cubs. 5 runs, 9 hits, 0 errors. Orioles 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Griffith, 5 innings, no strikeouts. No strikeouts for any Cub pitcher, as a matter of fact. Unless I missed one somewhere. And let's see, batting totals, 3 for 5 for Cavaretta, 2 RBIs, 2 for 4 for Herman. Sutter came in, pitched 2 innings. Gave up 2 walks, but no hits. So he gets the win, actually. He was in the game when the winning run was scored. So Palmer, 5 2/3, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. Stu Miller did pretty good, 2 innings, 3 strikeouts, did give up 2 hits. Ripken, 2 for 4, home run and a double. They held Sisler hitless, so that was pretty key. Only gave up 5 hits, so pretty good job by the Cubs all the way around. So now the Cubs move to the Final Four, along with the Yankees and Twins. We now are down to the Braves and Phillies for the last spot in the Final Four, and that will start tomorrow. So until tomorrow, take care and God bless.